Hey guys, how's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's having a great day and you just enjoying your day and living it to the fullest. You guys already know it is Granna, so that means it's kitchen talk time. And first, let me just say I appreciate you guys for all the support that you're giving me. I just really appreciate it. I enjoy doing this, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate you guys, okay? All right, so you guys know I'm always trying to talk to you about self-care, positivity, just being the best version of yourself that you can be. And I was just sitting up here today and I was just thinking because, these days everything is technology. Everything is technology. We're always doing selfies. We're always doing videos and TikTok and all this kind of stuff, okay? So I was like, it's crazy because if you sit back and look at it, life can be kind of like a camera, kind of like the lens. You're looking through the lens of your camera daily, and you're taking these pictures to see your affection, to see yourself, and to see how you look in this picture and how you look in that picture, and trying to get that right angle and trying to perfect it and be the best. Want that picture to be the best that you can. And that's all good because you're trying to capture the good times of your life, the positive times in your life. But as you're doing that, you're checking out the negatives. You're checking out the not so good picture, or this view wasn't as good as you wanted it to be. This side of me didn't look as good. So you're also learning and developing how to get better on that negativity, on that negative part of your pictures as you're looking through your camera. And that's good because you're also learning, you're teaching yourself how to improve on each slide or each picture that you take. You're teaching yourself how to improve on that and how to get better. And that's just, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, people don't realize it when we're doing all this and taking all these pictures, how that can be a part of your self-care, because you're looking at yourself and you're improving upon it as you go through the different versions of the lens, and you're looking at different things and stuff. So that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. And the good thing about it is if it's not the best version of yourself, or that's not the best shot that you got, you can take another one. You can just take another one and keep taking them and delete. You can delete the negative. You can delete the not so good part of yourself, or not so good part of that day, or whatever you're doing. You can delete that and you can take another shot, and you can improve each time you're taking those new shots and improving on that. It's okay to not be at your best at all times. It's okay, because you can each day or each shot you take, you can improve on that, and you can make changes to that. So it's okay with that. You have to keep your face, or keep your focus on the sunshine, on the bright light. Keep your focus on the bright light. And when things are not right, you can just redo them and fix them and improve on them. You can't always see the negative or the shadows if you're continually looking at the sunshine, or you're looking at the bright light. You're keeping that focus off of the negativity and the shadows that may not be what you want them to be. So you can just continue to stay positive, and look at the positive part of things, and look at the things that you can fix and you can work on when it comes to yourself, and just doing that self-improvement and taking care of yourself. Just keep that focus. You got to keep the focus on it. You got to focus on that and just doing those things, and sometimes things are not going to be exact. They're not going to come out exactly as you want it to come out. And it's okay. It's okay. It's not going to always be perfect. You're going to always have to touch up here and touch up there. And these days, with the way editing is on these phones, you don't know the real from the real from the unreal, because it's so much editing that can take place on these devices and everything. But that's okay, because they're there. The editing is there so you can improve on what you don't like, and you can kind of get it the way that you want it to get. So it's okay, it's okay to edit your life and to change things up, It's all a part of growth. It's all a part of growth, because as you're editing the things you don't like, then you're growing and you're learning and you're continuing to get to where you want to get to. So that's okay, that's okay when, with using your filters in your life to improve on and to make it better. It's okay, So I was just sitting up here thinking about that, and I was, because looking at these different editors and filters and all this stuff on my phone, and I was like, wow. And some of them I was kind of looking at like, is that really me? Because I mean, I didn't post it or anything, but I was messing around with the filters and everything, because I had took a little selfie of myself and I didn't like the way it looked. So I started looking at all these filters, and I'm like, wow, this is so relevant to life, because you can always filter yourself and filter your life and improve upon it. If it didn't work out, exact the way you wanted it, then you can go back and improve on that and make changes and cut out all the negative. You can just take out all those little things that you don't like and just make it better. So yeah, I was just thinking about that, because I'm always, sitting up trying to work on myself, always trying to stay positive, always trying to put out a positive word, when I'm talking to someone, I'm trying to give them the best advice that I can, but then I have to make sure I'm doing that, make sure I'm taking in what I'm putting out, and I'm living the way I'm preaching. If I'm preaching it to someone, then I should be living that way also. I should be continually every day working on self, working on myself. And I make mistakes. I'm not perfect at all. I snap off here and there, but I have to I've learned to kind of step back and not snap as fast as I used to. I'll sit back and kind of take it in, let it marinate for just a few, and then I'll speak on it and stuff. But I'm always talking about self-care, taking care of yourself, taking that moment, like I said, to meditate, taking that moment to just figure out what might have happened that you wasn't really proud of or didn't really like, and how you can change that. You gotta, like I'm always saying, you gotta pour into yourself and make yourself 100% before you can pour into anyone else. And just taking that time to take care of yourself. Whatever it is that makes you feel good. If you just want to sit for 5 minutes, in silence with nothing, no TV, no tablets, no apps. You're looking at any apps. You're not looking at anything on your device. You just want to sit there in silence and just take it in and meditate and just free your mind. That's okay. That's okay. If you're want to sit and listen to a certain song and let that kind of calm you down and get you in the right space, that's okay. Whatever it is that works for you, because it's different for each one of us. It takes different things to calm us down and to get us in the right space. I know when I got so much going on in my head, it just be so much. It just be running. I have all the stuff and I try to write it down and get it out of my head and just calm myself down sometime. And it takes me a minute sometime to figure out what works for me. But I'm definitely, taking it each day and just trying to stay focused. You got to stay focused on self, and just think about it. As I said earlier, just think about it like you're taking selfies and stuff, and you're looking through the camera lens, trying to figure out which angle is best for you and focusing on that. And if it doesn't turn out right, it's okay. When you go back and look at it, just let that negative part go. It's like, okay, that's not what I need to do right now. That's not looking the way I want it to look. It's okay, because you just take another shot. Just take another one. Just keep clicking till you get the right one. Okay. So that's just something I was just sitting here thinking about, because I'm always, like I said, trying to think about ways to improve myself and be a better version of me. And the way technology is today, you know, it can kind of make us see one thing. We can see a picture of ourselves that's not actually 100% ourselves because we filter it and editor it so much it's not truly us. But when you get down to the root of it, whatever you're trying to edit and delete out of yourself, you still got to deal with it. You still got to deal with yourself because it's still there, you know. And that's the same thing when it comes down to taking selfies and doing this kind of stuff. You can edit it all you want, but that picture that you deleted is still the first print. It's the first print, and it's still going to be there. So just, you know, take time and work on yourself. Take time to continue to work on yourself and practice improving yourself and doing what you need to do, regardless of whatever it is, because it's different for everybody. What works for me is not going to work for someone else. You know, I have some issues and some things that I'm constantly working on and trying to improve on, and I can see results, you know, starting to happen. It's just taking a little longer. So I have to have that patience, and I got to keep that focus on those things that I need to work on. And then I have to be okay with myself to know that it takes patience, and it's okay. I'm gonna make mistakes, and it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen as fast as I want it to, and it's not gonna be as perfect as I want it to. But as long as I'm focused on it and I'm doing what I'm doing, then I see the results will come. It will happen. So just take care of yourself. You know, like I say, it's all about self-care and whatever works for you, whatever it is. You know, I'm not telling anybody. I'm not laying a map out there for anybody. This is just my blueprint that I'm using to try to improve on myself. But, you know, I just want everyone to take that time to be the best version of themselves that they can be, and take that time out. And if it doesn't come out right the first time, take another shot. It's okay. All right. Okay, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. Before I go, stay positive, be kind to people, focus on self first and what you want. Focus on that. If it does not come out right, take another shot. It's okay. All right. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to go back, show Granna some love, hit that subscribe button, share my video, and I'm going to check you guys out next time around.